Nice.
Yes, but all those plants need some water to grow, and we are seeing a little bit of water out there. In fact, some areas a lot of water, so we've got some flash flood watches in our area to talk about. But first off, our live look outside, and you can see, well, we've got a good mix of clouds, blue sky, some cumulus clouds, even some cumulonimbus clouds earlier today. Let's get right to the Doppler radar. I'll show you where all the activity is taking place. Most of the viewing area not dealing with the thunderstorm activity, but definitely feeling the humidity wherever you are today. I just turned on the lightning strikes. So most of them are to our south in San Diego and Imperial County, where we've had plenty of lightning strikes within the last 30 minutes. Heading back up to our viewing area, well, right around the Palm Springs area, seeing a pretty good cell right there, bringing light to moderate shower activity. So flash flood watches for central and eastern portions of San Bernardino and Riverside counties. Those will stay in effect in our area until 10 o'clock tonight. From Apple Valley, Barstow up to Big Bear, we've got a few showers out there right now. So again, flash flood watches staying in effect until 10 o'clock. San Diego into Imperial, dealing with flash flood warnings and even some severe thunderstorm activity right now. But temperatures here at home, I know it felt warm and humid, but we were still staying a little below average. We should be at 84 downtown. This week we're going to stay about 5 degrees below average. Not any big changes in our extended forecast, so I hope you like the weather out there today. We've got 60s and 70s along the coast, still into the 90s in San Bernardino. We've got nice breeze coming in out of the south and west right now, up to around 16 miles an hour in Lancaster. And if you're not seeing the rain or thunderstorm activity, well, we've got clouds just off the coast that'll be moving in right along the coast, and that's about it tonight through tomorrow morning. So you will see some patchy low clouds, maybe even some patchy dense fog right at the beaches early tomorrow morning, and then that will clear out, and tomorrow, well, it will be a lot like today with plenty of sunshine and warm temperatures, but again, not as warm as we should be this time of year. Ridge of high pressure is what's bringing in that monsoonal flow, but that's just staying just a tad to our south and east. High pressure will remain in effect throughout the rest of the work week, so no big changes in the extended forecast. Come the weekend, this ridge will break down just a bit, and that will allow more of an onshore flow. And what that will do is bring in the deeper marine layer and cool temperatures down, but just by a degree or two. So a little below average, 70s to low 80s. Pat and Paul, back to you. That's right, Paul and Pat. We've got those showers and thunderstorms that have been popping up. Not too many at this hour, but we are tapping into that monsoonal moisture. So areas such as the Morongo Valley into Cabazon, you can see that thunderstorm cell right there, barely moving. So because of that, areas in San Bernardino and Riverside under a flash flood watch until 10 o'clock tonight. Besides that, temperatures are just a bit on the warm side inland, nice and comfortable. Closer to the coast where temperatures are still into the low 70s, even upper 60s there at LAX. So next 24 hours, pretty similar to what we had out there today. Get ready for a nice, warm, sunny day by tomorrow. More on the rest of your forecast at 6.
Your forecast.
That's right. Thank you very much, Rick. We're taking a live look outside right now from the Hollywood Hills, seeing some sunshine there, but in the distance, hazy skies in mountain areas today in San Bernardino and Riverside County. So those showers and thunderstorms break out. In fact, we're seeing additional thunderstorms pop up. But right now, there's been a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for north central San Bernardino for this cell right here in particular until 6:45 tonight. Most of that wet weather staying well to our south. We do have cell right around the Cabazon area that is weakening. We'll talk more about this, and then we'll look at into the rest of the work week forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Right back to you.
All right, thank you, Jeff.
There's Susie. Not only summer, but more like Florida or something with this higher humidity we're not used to. So with the humidity, it actually made our temperatures feel much warmer than they were. Many areas, temperatures were running below average, but you wouldn't know it because of the higher humidity. We're looking live on this Monday evening. There is downtown. We do have mostly clear skies. Those temperatures are slowly starting to cool down. We will once again see those coastal clouds by tomorrow morning, maybe even some dense fog and below average temperatures. Many areas at least 5 degrees below average, but because of the higher humidity, You wouldn't know it. We also had those inland showers and thunderstorms. We had flash flood watches earlier today. Most of those showers and thunderstorms have dissipated. Let's take a look at that Doppler radar right now. Now again, we are seeing mostly dry conditions out there. Most of that moisture is staying to our south and east, but some of it started to creep into our area earlier today. You can see it right there, just staying just a little to our east. But a ridge of high pressure is pulling in this moisture, pulling in the monsoonal moisture, which keeps those humidity levels pretty high for us and keeps our temperatures feeling a bit on the warm side. The question is, how long will this last? Well, I will have more on this and the rest of your work week forecast coming up in just a bit. Susie and Sharon, back to you.
Okay, Jack.
Right, what that was all that monsoonal moisture that moved in, and it kept our humidity levels high, and it also produced some showers and some thunderstorms, mainly in those inland and some valley locations. Saw a little bit of moisture, mainly just from the cloud cover moving in, but definitely a different day weather-wise here in the Southland. All right, let's take a look at our highs from today. Now, these highs could be much warmer than this. In fact, many areas are running a little bit below average for this time of year, but you wouldn't know it. It sure felt warmer than it was because of that higher humidity. So anywhere from 74 degrees in Long Beach, mid-80s in Burbank, mid-90s, however, in Riverside, 87 for the high in Temecula. Overnight lows tonight, 50s and 60s. So temperatures tonight, nice and comfortable. Let's take a look at our current temperatures. We are currently at 74 degrees in Chino, Riverside checking in at 78, low 70s in Burbank, and 62 degrees now in Oxnard. We do have mostly clear skies. We will see that marine layer start to make its return along the coast tonight. You will see it tomorrow morning. Even some dense fog can be expected. And all of this monsoonal moisture will be pulled into our area once again. So those eastern locations in our viewing area could see those showers and thunderstorms pop up once again by tomorrow afternoon. So don't be surprised if you see that. When will we have a change in the forecast? Well, that will happen by the weekend. I'll have details on that coming up in just a bit. Back to you. Well, speaking of water, we saw some wet weather in San Bernardino and Riverside counties earlier today. We'll take a look at the Doppler radar, and then we'll take a look at the rest of the week's forecast coming up in just a bit.
Well, you know, tonight it really depends on where you go with the temperatures. I mean, there's also different and scattered out there.
Yeah, very typical. At the coast, pretty cool,
Yeah.
but still warm inland. And that was the case again for today. But everywhere, did you feel the humidity?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Sticky out there.
It was.
I feel it on my desk.
You do? Okay. That might be something else. But yes, the humidity is very high out there. We had high humidity during the day, all that monsoonal moisture in place, and that is why we've got the high tomorrow morning. And once again, by tomorrow afternoon, we can expect to see some of those showers and thunderstorms popping up. We're taking a look at the Doppler radar right now, and we've got mainly dry conditions. What we see usually when we have this sort of pattern is those showers and storms popping up come the afternoon and early evening hours due to the instability from the heating of the day. So right now, pretty dry out there, but again, you feel the humidity. Although temperatures were running a little below average for this time of year, it felt warmer than it was because of the higher humidity levels. Let's take a look at the wide range of temperatures outside tonight. 66 degrees in Long Beach, low 70s from downtown to Pomona, mid 70s in San Bernardino and Hemet, 63 in Malibu and Santa Clarita, low 70s. Winds are coming in out of the south and west, so we do have the onshore flow in place, and that's what's starting to bring in that shallow marine layer, but that's why we'll see clouds and fog at the coast tomorrow morning. Ridge of high pressure that's just to our east, pulling in this monsoonal moisture. Pretty much is going to stay there throughout most of the work week, so we're not going to see a big change in our weather during the week. Come the weekend, this ridge of high pressure will start to break down, and we will notice slightly cooler temperatures. So we're already running a little below average from the coast to the beaches. Morning clouds, afternoon sunshine with temperatures into the low 70s. Rick, back to you. And a beautiful start to the work week. Temperatures still running a little below average, but the humidity is high. What about the rest of the week's forecast? Well, I will have the answer coming up in just a few minutes. Because the humidity was high. So thank you very much, Rick and Sharon. And not only did we have the high humidity, but we had some showers and thunderstorms pop up. I believe we've got some video that we got sent in today from El Centro. Oh, now we do not have it. Okay, but at least we've got this live shot for you. We're looking live downtown, and now we're going to change that. But we have got nice clear skies for now. You can see on the Doppler radar that most of that moisture has moved off to the east. So we've got nice quiet conditions out there right now. Tomorrow we could see those showers and thunderstorms pop up again by the afternoon hours. But I know it felt hot and humid out there today. Temperatures were actually staying below average, but because of the humidity, it felt even warmer than it should this time of year. So 84 is our normal high. Today we made it to 79 degrees. Our current temperatures are anywhere from 68 degrees downtown, low 70s in Pomona, Laguna 67, 73 San Bernardino, 77 in Apple Valley. Lancaster, you are still into the low 80s, but from Long Beach to Malibu to Oxnard, temperatures are into the 60s, so a wide range of temperatures out there. The winds are coming in basically out of the south and west, so we've got the onshore flow that's eventually going to bring in that marine layer, so patchy low clouds and fog along the coast tonight through tomorrow morning. The reason for the high humidity levels and those showers and thunderstorms popping up is because of this, a ridge of high pressure bringing in that monsoonal moisture. And then what's going to happen is eventually this ridge of high pressure is going to break down by the weekend, and that's going to allow more of an onshore flow to start to pull in the morning clouds and afternoon sunshine sort of pattern with below average days from the coast to the bays, and those temperatures are running below average for this time of year. Areas such as the valleys, these are the warmest valley and inland location temperatures that I could find, but we're talking Woodland Hills will be at 98. Other valley locations will stay into the 80s, and then by Friday and Saturday, of course, those temperatures will cool down about 5 degrees in the valleys, but closer to the coast, just cooling down a couple of degrees. So pretty much no big changes from today in that extended forecast until we get to the weekend where those temperatures cool down a few degrees. Rick, Sharon, back to you.